Hello peeps and welcome back to Project Ozone 2. I have done some work off camera, as you might be able to tell from the date at the top. First of all, I tried like mad to come over here and get this under control. And holy crap. Now, I want to point out that this isn't after hours upon hours of this running. This was 20 minutes of this running. And I've capped out these drawers with most of these loot bags. And this is after emptying some. And this still has stuff that's lodged in it that was backlogged. I actually got so overwhelmed with this mob spawner that I had to go into my game and change it to peaceful in order to get the mobs to stop spawning in the mob spawner, so that I could get up there and put torches in and turn the thing off. It was just too much. I couldn't deal with the amount of spawns that I was getting. So I will reactivate this at a later time when we're better equipped to deal with the sheer amount of crap that it produces. Because like I said, this wasn't, look at that. 1,148 sulfur dust, 393 gunpowder, 344 bones, 13 ender pearls, that's not too terrible, but 877 Minicio essence, and all of this, and loot bags, and white stones, which I have no idea what these things are for, and specter dust, and chance icosahedrons, and chance cubes, and blueprints out the wazoo, arc furnace electrodes, apparently, a lot of them. Yeah. It's just so much crap. There's 14 more ender pearls. There's 34 obsidian in there. I couldn't take it. I couldn't handle it. That's a world ship sapling, I think. We're not going to plant that. Might plant one of these. But yeah, just the sheer amount of crap. So, yeah. So, first of all, I turned that off. Second of all, I built another smaller smeltery over here and put some real basic automation on it. And then I went and did a sieving montage. A couple of them, actually. I sieved 9 stacks of gravel and 4 stacks of sand while I was off camera. So, I haven't processed what I got from the sand yet, but this is everything that I got from the sand. There's still some zinc ore dust in here I haven't processed, but all of this crushed stuff is from the sand. I got a little bit of charged Certus. I got some Certus. I have 2 ancient spores now. Got some cocoa beans. I'm not sure if they're useful or not. We got some Eulorium dust, which we're going to be dealing with this in a minute. We got some electrotine. And then this is from the 9 stacks of gravel. Lots of iron. Some Invar, titanium, tungsten, quite a bit of osmium. I went ahead and alloyed some electrum and some Invar up. I alloyed all of my nickel. I have 2 different types of copper here, which is annoying the crap out of me. But we may fix that in a minute here. And I was looking up what it takes to do processors for an AE system, and yeah, this requires pulsating chipsets. So you have to have a Buildcraft assembly table to even think about starting AE. So we're not going to get going with that yet. I also looked up what it takes to do the drawer controller. And, well, the electrosine alloy is not bad. The circuit plate's not bad at all. These logistics systems destination pipes, provider logistics pipe, gold gear, redstone, basic logistics pipe, which is gold gear, diamond transport pipes. It's not undoable. I will probably just go ahead and set that system up at some point here, especially to deal with all of this crap, and especially to deal with all that crap. So that's not too bad, but we're not going to focus on that at the moment. What we're going to focus on to start is I saw something while I was looking around on posts to figure out how to swap out better questing with HQM and see if there was any special trick to it other than just re-enabling the mod. I saw a hint post for Project Ozone 2, and it's kind of hard to miss this one because it's all over the place. So we're going to see if this actually works. It involves the forged lexicon. Can you even make the forged lexicon? Or was it disabled? It might have been disabled because of this. Because it was too good. Yeah, it looks to me like the forged lexicon might have been disabled. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're not going to try that then, but there was a secondary tip. And it involves this yellorium. Specifically, it involves 9 pieces of it. So let's go ahead and cook up 9 pieces of yellorium. We'll go ahead and toss some mini coal in there to fuel this reaction. And I'm actually going to take this yellorium ingot, and we're going to see if we can do something with that. For gunpowder, some people might have already figured out just from what I'm doing here. By the way, I did have to make a diamond hammer because I used up all the power in the flux infused. Some people might be able to figure out what I'm doing just from what I'm doing here. Does this work? No, that does not work. Okay, so the nuclear bomb doesn't work. Because that actually requires a uranium ingot from extra planets, which is not possible for me to get without the forged lexicon. Although a uranium block from another one bites the dust. Does this form a uranium block or a yellorium block? That forms a yellorium block. And converting it back forms, yeah. If you smelt yellorium in a smeltery, you get big reactors yellorium, and then if you cast that back out, okay, you get yellorium ingots. Okay, so without the forged lexicon, there's no way to do the advanced part of this trick. But we can do the basic part, which is, apparently, you can put things under crucibles other than just standard fire sources. Notice the melting speed up there is 1x. Theoretically, and let's make sure I didn't just turn my base into a mob spawner by doing this. Theoretically, if I put this yellorium block under this, this will have a melting speed of 50. $50? Holy crap. Why wouldn't you do this? Apparently the nuclear bomb is supposed to be 150. But I don't have a way to get the nuclear bomb because I can't get the uranium until I actually get doing extra planets shit. Or until I get a forged lexicon. Somehow. Apparently that's been disabled. I also did go ahead and get myself an obsidian pickaxe. I'm going to pick this up for the moment because I'm going to want to put that somewhere and it's not there. I may have to sieve some more sand and get some more yellorium because that's crazy. Okay, let's see, what else do I want to do? Another thing that I want to show you guys is if we take a look at the use for the resonant ender, the 12,250 millibuckets of resin and ender that I have in here. We take a look at the uses for that. You can make enderium straight in the smeltery. But, if I remember right, or did they disable that? They might have disabled that, which I would be kind of sad if they did. But I would totally understand it, because it's overpowered as hell. Okay, you can't pour that. Can you make endstone? Oh, wait. Derp. Gotta put that down at the bottom. Can you make endstone this way? Yes, you can make endstone this way. So, I have a way to get endstone easily and in unlimited amounts. And what the hell is that? Neutronium, ender pearls, endstone. Skyblocks, endstone bricks. Ender sand alloy. Pulverize to crush endstone. Chisel it. Hammer it to crushed endstone. I wonder, can you sieve crushed endstone? And if so, what's it give you? Draconium! This is how you get draconium. And lots of silver and decent amounts of platinum. And tin. So yeah, it's going to be worth it for me to mass produce endstone. Let's see if you can just pour this straight in and make a block of it, which it looks like you can. Block of solid ender. Nice. So you can create ender blocks, which you can also melt back down, and these melt stupid quick. So, but that's not all what I want to test. What I want to test is if you get, where is cobblestone and aluminum brass, and we'll make a pan mold to get a stone pan. Toss that aluminum brass in there. And we gotta wait for that to melt. How am I doing for lava over here? Plenty good. Man, that still blows my mind. I'm gonna have to get a lot of yellorium blocks so I can make a ton of crucibles and just pour out tons of... Is lava power generation enabled? Okay, magmatic dynamo is not enabled. But the lava generator. The lava generator is. The generator is not as efficient as other forms of lava power generation, but it can be combined into the larger tiers, which produces more power and just consumes more fuel, and with an unlimited supply of lava, might be worth looking into. Alright, so molten aluminum brass. This gets us a pan mold. And if you pour resin and ender into a pan mold, you get an ender pearl. And it uses 250 millibuckets of ender to do that. So I have essentially an infinite supply of ender pearls. Nice. Okay. For right now, though, let's go ahead and toss this in here. These loot bags. Holy crap. I don't even know what I'm going to do with this. Manikio essence. What can we do with Manikio essence for? Weakened fusion stone. is Manicchio around an emerald. Okay. Or a diamond. Either or. Or a block of gold. So you've got options. And then Manicchio seeds. Oh, to get Manicchio seeds, you have to mana transmute regular seeds using a shit ton of mana. Holy frick. Okay, so what is the actual essence used for? The essence is used to create Accio. Essence stone. What's Accio used for? Accio is used... Oh, with the runic altar, you have to do infusions using Manicchio seeds. Yeah, so Botania is required. Fire. All right. Water. Nature. Okay. So that's how this is gonna work. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to get into doing some Botania stuff. Not the end of the world, but it's a little annoying. This lubricant bedrockium drum. I'm seriously thinking about just trying to pump all of the lubricant out of it into a liquid trash can and just get rid of it so I can use the drum for something else. Okay, I lost my train of thought with this. What was I going to do? Okay. Pulverizers. Do pulverizers still reduce cobblestone? Let's see. Assembly, transmutation, smelting, shapeless, crusher, mana infusion, redstone furnace, pulverizer. Okay, so still pulverizes cobblestone down into gravel with a chance of sand. Pulverizes sand down into dust. Pulverizes gravel down into sand with a chance of dust. I feel like I'm getting nothing done this episode. Yeah, so pulverizers are going to be the way to go. I want to set up some auto sieving because I'm tired of doing it manually. So we're going to need some Invar. We're going to need some Electrum. And, oh, quest updated Electrum. Whatever. Speaking of quests. 2 quests with unclaimed rewards. Both in alpha. I've unlocked Gamma. I think. Yeah, Gamma's unlocked. Storage drawers. This requires the drawer controller. I might just do the drawer controller, just get it out of the way. Alpha. So we've completed Sieving Montage 3, which gives me a chance cube and a reward bag. Takes gravel, iron, diamond, emerald, and coal. And then Sieving Montage 4 is sand, Certus quartz, charged Certus, cactus seeds, Eulorium, and ancient spores. Let's put the chance cubes away before I do something stupid. And anti-builder and anti-builder block. And an amulet of growth. I don't want the anti-builder stuff. What's this amulet of growth do? Deactivated. Do I have to activate it somehow? Activated. Okay. What does that do? Does that do what I think it does? Holy crap! That's passive growth. How much does it accelerate sugarcane? I wonder. And is Snad in this? Yes, SNAD is in this. I'd say it accelerates it quite a bit. Does this have a cost? Oh yeah, it is slowly draining the amulet. So I should probably not use this unless I really need it. It's slowly damaging the amulet. I wonder if there's a way to repair these things easily. I'll have to look into it. As far as the SNAD, I am getting really distracted this episode. I'm sorry, guys. But there are questions that I have that must be answered. Pop that down. Put the sugarcane on top of that. Because SNAD is apparently someone decided they were going to be trollish, and they created a mod where sugarcane actually does grow faster on sand than it does on dirt, thereby bypassing the whole debate. But they created a custom block to make that happen, which is SNAD. Alright, distractions. Let's create the auto sieve. Even if I don't create the feeding mechanism, I at least want to get the auto sieve done. So, we're going to need some iron, which I should have a little bit around here somewhere. There we go. And if we put electrum around that, I get nothing. Shit. Well, means it's time for another cast. Let's pop that in there. Turn that on in order to disable it. And I need to make a stone gear. Basic gear from Ender.io. And if you cast a basic gear from Ender.io, nothing happens. Why? Because it has to be a metal gear. You have to sacrifice metal to do this. Can I do that? Oh, is that going to work though? Yes, that'll work. Okay. I didn't want to make this if it wasn't going to work. Now I gotta toss this electrum back in here, which I'm just going to throw it all in, and I'm going to cast 4 electrum gears because I'm going to need them. And I'm going to need some string for some silk mesh. Let's see. The auto sieve is a silk mesh, electrum gear, invar nuggets, and invar ingots. So let's go ahead and create 3 silk meshes. Because I want to make 3 of these. So as soon as this is done, oh, it's done. Okay, awesome. We will make our 3 automatic sieves. Why 3? Well, I want one that's going to be specifically dedicated for handling sand, gravel, and dust. I want one for each. I'll probably upgrade it later, but for right now I want one sieve dedicated to each product. So, now we've got those. I would have thought that would have finished a quest for me. Oh, I got a fortune in the speed upgrades. What does the fortune upgrade take? Fortune upgrade is electrum nuggets, invar ingots, or you can use vibrant alloy. I used all of my electrum doing that, didn't I? Yeah, beggars. I could cast it back down. I will cast it back down. We'll cast the electrum gear back down. Quest updated gears. Okay. Used to make gears. Imagine that. Soap, soapy water, and super soapy. What? The shit? Oh, Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod? Soapy water? Super soap. What is this? I have no idea. I haven't played with Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod. I may have to look it up and see if it's worthwhile. I love that there was a reward for don't drop the soap. Okay, Electrum for Electrum Nuggets, and I need a diamond. Diamond. Electrum Nuggets, and it was Invar, wasn't it? If I remember right, it's Invar, because this recipe wasn't changed. Fortune upgrade. Okay, what is the speed upgrade? Speed upgrade is Blitz Powder. Shit. Fluid transpose, destabilize redstone into sand. I'll probably have to do that. Because blitz rods and blitz powder are difficult to come by. Unless you specifically have something to spawn blitzes. So we'll have to come back to that. Auto sieve, and I need some form of power generation. Let's set the auto sieve up right here. And I think I just want to go with a Stirling generator. Stirling generator from Ender.io. Which is a hell of a lot more expensive than I remember it being. What the shit? Well, I needed to make survivalist generator anyway. Piston. Okay, the piston recipe didn't change. That's good. How much redstone do I have? Probably not enough. I might just make a lava gen. That's a lot more of a pain in the ass than I was expecting. What are you doing in there? Okay, should consolidate my diamonds and emeralds and everything in one place too. I should melt down all of this iron equipment. And you guys don't even want to know how many artifact pieces of equipment I threw over the edge. Just because I couldn't do anything with it. Well, let's see. Stirling generator. Is Flux Networks in? Quantum Flux. RF Entangler. Solar panel. Solar Flux is in. Electrotine, never mind. Redstone chips. Let's see here. Flux packs. Energy cells are still a thing. Redstone conductance coils are still using electrum. And this still, well, it uses a block of redstone for that. I'm not sure if I want to go this route or if I want to try going for capacitor banks. Well, that answers that question. That takes a QED. And capacitors are grown? We're done in the QE. Wait. Crop produce. Capacitor seeds with a capacitor bank underneath it. And it needs bedrock below that. How do you get bedrock? Blocks of bedrockium. Octuple there's got to be another way. Bedrockium ingots from extra util. Okay, that's I guess a little better. Molten bedrockium. Wait. Hold on. My mind is just being blown. So what do you use the organic capacitor shit for? Do you use that to actually create? Oh, wait. Organic capacitor shells, gel. That can be used to enter IO ions, add-ons. What? Okay, it has become apparent to me that I really need to do some more research on this mod pack because some of the stuff that I'm seeing here is just blowing my frickin' mind. Okay, focus. Energy storage. Better furnishes energy. No, what? No. We're not gonna mess around with anything. We're just gonna do it. Gonna make a hardened energy cell. Need 4 U. Need 1 piece of electrum. I need some lead, which is in here. And I need some glass, which I made plenty of. I just got to figure out what I do with it. There it is. And U with U and U gives me U. And and it's copper, isn't it? Quest updated lead cell. So I'm probably going to want to actually make the leadstone energy cell because that seems to be a quest. Where is the quest? It's not in there. It's not in there. Is it in Delta? I haven't even unlocked Delta yet. Yeah, leadstone. And then hardened energy cell frame. So I really should have just, you know what? Whatever. I'm sure I'll be making another one. Let's go ahead and make the hardened energy cell and quit thinking about things so much. Alright, so pop that down. Output to the side, input from all of the sides. We need some form of lava power generation. The lava generator is a block of iron, gold, a furnace, and redstone. That sounds like a good place to start. Because iron and gold is not difficult to come by at all. Redstone is still a little pricey. I don't know why the hell I just did that. Redstone's still a little pricey, but iron is dirt cheap. So we'll start with you. Just plain old lava gen, nothing fancy. Get ourselves an iron pipe. We'll just pop the lava gen right next to that. Take our crucible, get that block of yellorium back, and I will go ahead and set up you, The iron pipe can connect to the side like that, and then I made a crescent hammer off camera too. Recipe for this did not change, by the way. And right click that. Blue means auto output, as far as I can tell. So, let's grab a hopper. I just realized my episode's almost over, and I feel like I've accomplished jack shit because I'm just sitting here going, oh my god, what? Alright, hopper. Good. We'll pop the hopper on top of you. We'll get 5 stacks of cobble. Toss all you in there. This is going to start producing lava stupid fast, which is going to start filling this thing stupid fast. This thing is producing 40 RF tick, which is putting it into here. Awesome. And we're going to need another hopper, which I don't think I have the wood for, so let's punch all this out. Another hopper. We'll put you on there. Let's grab my last transfer node and another chest. There we go. Transfer node, chest. There's a basic automatic sieving setup. So if I toss, for example, let's see, if I make a bunch of compressed gravel, here's my hammer. Now, can I recharge this hammer off of this lava generator? Because I know I can't do it off the hardened energy cell. And no, I can't do it off there either. Damn. I'm going to have to make an energetic infuser to recharge this hammer. But let's go ahead and break this all down into gravel. And then I remember something else I wanted to do. But let's get this going first. Pop that in there, and this is going to start automatically sieving for us. It's not as fast as doing it by hand, but it's one less thing that I have to do myself. So that's going to be a nice addition. Real quick before I end the episode. This cobblestone scares the shit out of me. Because if I were to make a wrong move while vein mining, or if I were to put cobblestone down on top of this and vein mine it, my base would go away real fast. So, let's stop that from happening by using chisel. Let's go ahead and pick... Let's take the green frequency colored cobblestone. We'll change this into panel mode, and then we can just walk around our base and boom. Nice, huh? Now, what's the point of that? Well, the point of that is, if I come over here and I grab a piece of cobblestone, and I put it on here, and I hammer that, I was using vein miner and it did not mine the green cobblestone. So, it's a little extra added safety buffer to keep me from accidentally vein mining by proxy. Now, I would really like to be able to get something a little bit more, a little bit stronger than cobblestone, but I don't have anything to block swap at the moment. Is the resonant exchanger even in this? Rod of the shifting crust, a hot swap drill. What the hell? There's a lot of mods in here that I don't recognize, and I have a sneaking suspicion I'm going to have to get to know them in order to really go very far in this. Because I've wasted an entire episode just goggling over this shit. Quite literally, I've wasted an entire episode because it's actually the wrapping up point for this episode. So I'm going to go ahead off camera here and finish changing all of this into a green cobblestone. And try to collect my thoughts a little bit better for the next episode after this. So thank you guys for watching. I hope that this hasn't been too much of a cluster watching. I know that there's probably quite a few of you out there who played this pack before or have seen people play this pack before and are going, oh my god, Dagger, you're an idiot. Just do this. But that's part of the reason why I like playing packs like this. Because I learn things that I didn't know, and it's just, it's a learning experience. I get to play with mods that I've never played with before. I get to figure out new ways to automate stuff, and it's just, I like Skyblocks for specifically this reason. That being said, if you guys do have any awesome tips, go ahead and post them, because, I mean, I'm not doing this spoiler free. I'm not specifically going out of my way to look for uber tips and tricks for this, but by no means am I going to try to do this spoiler free. If you guys have tips, let me know. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you later, peeps.